tutorials. Visit pianohooks.com for full lessons and the Piano Hooks Patreon page for more advanced tutorials. For now, here's the simple version. For the song Yeh Dosti, we are going to learn the first part of the chorus in 4 parts. First thing we want to do is find our right hand position. The middle of this 88 key keyboard is between a group of 3 black keys and a group of 2 black keys. The exact center is the space in between those 2 groups. The right hand will be playing the white key just to the right of this middle group of 3 black keys. For the left hand, we want to find a copycat group of 3 black keys, 1 position lower, and we will be playing the white key just in between the bottom 2 black keys of this group. Now for all 4 parts, the left hand will only be playing this white key. Once we have this starting position, part 1 goes like this. You'll notice for part 1, the left hand simply plays and holds this low white key, and for the right hand, we are only using these 3 white keys. So you can think of this group of 3 black keys just slightly shifted up to the white keys. So we have our starting position here. Both hands go at the same time. We hold this top one fairly long. Then we step down a white key. And we step down another white key. Let's do that one more time. Hands go together. Right hand steps down, then steps down again. Now for the proper rhythm, the left hand simply plays long all of the time, so we won't focus on the left hand. Let's focus on the right hand. The right hand is playing what we call the melody, the part of the song that we sing. So both hands go together and the right hand goes long, then it steps down for medium and finishes on short. So we have long, medium, short. For part 2, the right hand will continue where it left off in part 1, and again, the left hand just plays the same key it played in part 1. Once we have that position, part 2 sounds like this. You will notice in part 2, the right hand does a lot of jumping. So both hands play together. Notice they are playing copycat keys of each other. We have the white keys in between the bottom 2 black keys of these groups of 3 black keys. So both hands go together. Then the right hand is going to drop down and play the white key just in between this group of 2 black keys near the middle of the keyboard. We ended up skipping 2 white keys. So let's try that again. Hands together. Skip 2 white keys and play the white key in between these 2 black keys. Then come back up to play that starting key and jump way up to play the white key just to the right of a higher group of 2 black keys. We end up skipping 1, 2, 3, 4 white keys here. So on the way down, we skipped 2 white keys. On the way up, we skipped 4 white keys. But for myself, it's easier just to look at the black keys and use that as a landmark. And you will find later on when you start playing much faster, using the black keys as your landmarks will be a little bit more efficient. Now for the proper rhythm, we have hands together and then the right hand goes short, long, then short, short. And again, hands together, short, long, short, short. Let's review parts 1 and 2. We find our starting position for part 1. And hands go together. Right hand steps down again. And then we get ready for part 2. Both hands play these two keys again. Right hand does a drop down, resets, and does a big jump up. And again, hands together. The right hand is long, then medium, short, and in part 2, it's short, long, and then 2 shorts, short, short. Now that's a big jump, so again, you want to find these landmarks to help you get to that destination without missing. Okay, and one more time with the proper rhythm. We find our starting position, and we go long, medium, short. Now part 2, short, long, short, short. What song should I do next? Leave a comment below. For part 3, the left hand stays where it was, and the right hand will step down from where it left off in part 2 and play the white key in between this high group of 2 black keys. Once we have this position, part 3 sounds like this. We find that starting position for part 3. Both hands play together. Then instead of, like in part 1, the right hand stepping down, it's going to skip down. So it skips a white key here and then steps down. We play hands together, skip down, then step down. And all on white keys in this case. For the proper rhythm, we have the same rhythm as part 1. We go long, medium, short, and then we get ready for part 4. And one more time. Long, medium, short. Let's review parts 1, 2, and 3. We find our starting position for part 1. The first time, we'll focus on just playing the proper keys. So both hands together, right hand steps down again. Now in part 2, both hands play these keys again. Right hand drops down to play the middle white key between these 2 black keys. Then it resets to play this white key in between the bottom 2 black keys of a group of 3 black keys. And finally jumps up to play the white key to the right of these 2 black keys. And now for part 3, it steps down, both hands play together, then the right hand skips a white key down and steps down to the next white key. And now for the proper rhythm. Now rhythm is very important in music. We want to focus mainly on the rhythm. So we play hands together, long, medium, short, hands together, short, long, come back up, short, short, step down, long, medium, short. And one more time. Long, medium, short, short, long, short, short, long, medium, short. For part 4, we have the same starting position as part 1. Once we have that position, part 4 sounds like this. Just like in part 1, the left hand is playing the white key in between the bottom 2 black keys of a group of 3 black keys, and the right hand is playing the white key to the right of a group of 3 black keys. And this is near the middle of the keyboard. We are playing these 3 white keys just like in part 1, except the only difference is for the rhythm, it goes short, short, long. So we play hands together and the right hand goes short, short, and on the last key here, it holds. And a little bit faster, short, short, long. Let's review parts 1, 2, 3, and 4. We find our starting position for part 1, and let's focus on the rhythm here. Hands go together and we play long, medium, short. Now part 2, short, long, short, short. Part 3, long, medium, short. And part 4, short, short, long. Okay, and now with no hesitations in between the parts, hands together, long, medium, short, short, long, short, short, long, medium, short, 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 long. And one more time. Long, medium, short, short, long. Short, short, long, medium, short, 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 long. Now, once you're comfortable using one finger in each hand, you can start using other fingers in your right hand to be able to play the melody notes, the melody tones. Take your playing to the next level, become a member at pianohooks.com. And if you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe.